bigger ears to play today. Come on, little guy. That's it. Okay, so somebody has chosen shelf 5 and somebody has chosen shelf 7. Cass hasn't joined in this week. She might be busy or whatever, but it's fine. So we're going to choose for her. I'm thinking glitter or a decal or something. But let's just throw, shall we? Not like that. Ryan threw last week. Oh. And he's much better at this than me. So we have Pink Madness that he's knocked the thing off for, but that's fine. And then I think it's because I'm throwing with my left hand. Oh, yeah, let's go with that. Let's switch hands. Okay. Oh, what have we got here? Amazonian Dream. Okay, let's figure something out. I actually love the colours that have been chosen because they are very, very summery, and I think pink and green go together very well indeed. So, Amazonian Dream and Pink Madness. Absolutely love Pink Madness. It is one of those colours, it just screams summertime. So I'm very happy that that was chosen. And for Cass's choice, I kind of did it for you. I've chosen the pink Hex Glitter Mix from Charlie's, but we are going to include Bold White and Perfect Black in this design as well. And we're going to be using base coat, no white top coat, and a velvet matte. So I was going to paint the entire nail in the Pink Madness, but the cap was doing my head in, so I thought may as well fix it while we're here. I've got the glue right in front of me because I've just put these press-ons on Tuesday. I think it was Monday evening, maybe Tuesday morning before I went to the hospital. But either way, it was there and I thought I'd quickly get that cap fixed. So we're going to do 2 coats of Pink Madness on the entire nail. This was literally the first thing that popped into my head with these 2 colours, and you're probably going to guess what it is before it's finished, which wouldn't surprise me. But again, it's another thing that screams like summertime, and it's just really nice to do. I think I've got a children's set actually that is based off of this, and I did a video. I think it only has 4 nails in. I don't think it was the full 5 in the set, but that was like 2 years ago maybe. So I might try and revisit that because I do think this design is quite popular. I don't want to give too much away because for Flinging Friday, the thumbnail is like mysterious. You never know what's gonna be made, and like I said, I think you're gonna guess anyway. But we've done 2 coats of Pink Madness, and then we're going to take the Bold White and just create like a cuticle cuff area, quite thick. Remove the hairs, if any. And that is only going to have 1 coat because then we're going to use that green to go over the top of it anyway. Just wanted to make sure that when we put the green on, it's not going to need 2 coats of the green. So put a nice white base on, even though Madame Glam's colours are super, super pigmented and like full coverage, so you don't even need the white, but I needed a little bit of the white. So I'm going to put down 3 blobs of Amazonian Dream on a little palette, and then I'm going to keep 1 as is. We want it that colour. I'm going to add quite a lot of white, no, a little bit of white into 1 of the blobs. And then the white that is left on the palette, I'm going to take a little bit of the green from the 3rd blob and add that to the white. So technically, you've just got to ignore the 3rd blob of green. I'll point it out to you. We don't need it. This one that I'm taking from now, I'm just going to take a little bit off it and add it to the rest of the white. So we've got like 3 shades of white if we ignore that one that I'm taking it from. And whilst I could have gone and grabbed 2 other different shades of green, it's not really the point, is it? I kind of like the having to do something with the specific colours that were chosen, and I can add little bits to it if need be, but white and black, you add them to a colour and you can make them lighter and darker, which we do actually do near the end we add a little bit of black to a green and try and get like different shades of green with the black instead of the white. So we've done the lightest green and we've left a gap where the white starts, like the curvy bit. And then we're doing a little bit of extra white. And I'm going to grab an ombre brush and just try and fan the green into the wet white. And it's okay if it goes a little bit on the pink because we can just grab a clean-up brush and just wipe it away. Super, super easy. And then we're going to give that a cure. Then we want to switch to like the medium shade green that we've made and do, you see the white bit that's left? We want to divide that in two. So we wanted the white and the lightest green to be quite thin, like a brush thickness thick. But the white that is left over, the gap, we want to divide that in half and make it medium tone green, fan that into the lighter green and the white part, cure that, and then we're going to use Amazonian Dream straight from the bottle, untouched, undiluted with white or black, and do the rest of the top of the nail. Can you guess what it is yet? Of course you can. And it's the exact same process all over again. So once that colour is on there, I do feel like I should have made this bit like this should have been the medium tone colour, and then maybe added a little bit of black to Amazonian Dream to do this colour, but I like it. It's quite nice. It's refreshing and vibrant and I love it. So fan that down into the middle tone black, green, and then grab a black and we're going to make a darker green. So I want the black anyway, but I'm going to take a tiny little bit of it, mix it with a tiny little bit of green. Then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to use it, but then I'm going to keep adding a little bit more green to it to make it lighter. So I've started off sillily with the darkest shade that I want and using the tiniest little brush that I can find. I'm just kind of try and do like little squiggly lines coming from the top towards the pink. And like I said, once we have done the darker shade, I'm going to add a little bit, I'm going to scoop some green up off the palette and add it in to the dark green that we've just made. I'm not going to cure each of these, they're just going to go straight on all together, so that if the colours do mix a little bit on the nail, I absolutely don't mind. I think it works a little bit if they kind of melt together kind of thing. And the same with the white, we made 3 different shades. We're going to make 3 different shades using the black as well. So I think this is the lightest green after I added the black to it that I'm going to make, and just give that a little wiggle on there too. Then that can be cured. Then we're going to add base coat. Any old base coat will do, just over the pink. We're not going to put it anywhere else just yet. I'm going to grab that pink hex glitter mix, the iridescent one. It's so nice. I think I said in yesterday's video and last week as well actually, the entire collection, I think they're like £1 a pot. Well, they come in bags, but I put them in pots, but I'm pretty sure they're around £1, about $1. Yeah, just awesome. So many different colours. So I brought the whole collection because they're really nice. So that is just going to be sprinkled over the pink, and you can see that it's got like blues and purples and greens and pink kind of shimmer to them. So get that in the lamp so that the base coat can cure that glitter in. Again, because it's a bit chunky, do another base coat, give it another cure, give it a wipe, give it a little buff and give it a dust. Then we're going in with a dotting tool and just creating a few dots. I'm sure you can tell what it is now. And with a brush, just drag them down so they're like teardrop shapes, little seeds, and then give that a cure. And then we're going to wipe it with IPA and a lint-free wipe before we add a velvet matte top coat. So that is going over the entire nail, and giving that a full cure as well. It doesn't really need to be wiped when it comes out of the nail, but I think you should always wipe any kind of top coat, whether it says no wipe or matte, whatever. you should really give it a wipe. There's still chemicals sitting on there. So then I'm grabbing the no wipe top coat, putting a little bit on my palette, grabbing a teeny tiny brush and just going over the little seeds, but one at a time. And I am going to use the little flash curing lamp as well to like make sure that they're all getting cured individually, which I messed up on the first one because I forgot to get the little light out. And then after the second one, and I was like flash curing that one, I kind of got bored. So I ended up doing like 3 or 4 on the next set, giving them all a quick 5-second cure, doing the last 2 or 3, and then putting it in the big lamp for a full 60-second cure, so that we're making sure that all of them are getting a full 60-second cure anyway. And then we're pretty much done. A juicy watermelon slice on your nail. Love it. Thanks so much for watching. Really do hope you like this tutorial, and if you do want to take part in F Flinging Flanging Fridays, you do have to join up, become a member, but the videos, once they are done, are available to watch by everyone. But again, if you want to choose where we throw the little guy, you do have to join up, and we do it every single Friday, along with all the perks. Obviously, you get a free tutorial every Tuesday just for members, and I post little snippets through the week of what I get up to. Not really what I get up to, but little like random crap. But yeah, everything I've used is linked in the description box down below, along with discount codes for lots and lots of places. But I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.